we're back here with Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Talking, happening.
I will not abide the needless death of my own people.
You must know that as long as there is breath in me, I will fight.
We figured that much
and
out.
Fight and be defeated. But so long as you pose no threat to His Highness, I will not end your life.
Idealistic fool. We will not relent. Not until we've taken back the homeland you monsters stole from us.
Well, I regret to inform you that that's a tall ask. There are a lot of them.
I share the same sentiment.
You, who sold his soul to Fargus.
Alright, that's an exaggeration. He did not get burned alive, and that was his only crime in your eyes, I see.
Promised the people of Duscur a home. His will be a kingdom that is proud to harbor the blood of both Fargus and Duscur.
If we have like one more year to get him on the throne.
That's impossible. Don't be naive.
Believe what you will, but Fargus will change under his reign. That is my firm belief.
The kingdom
here's the guy in question.
To the fortress. There should be no further danger.
Prince of Fargus, you monster!
Can you still run? Then I suggest you do so now. Your people are waiting for you on the other side. Remain hidden from the kingdom.
You know, the ones that we didn't let die. Which we sucked at doing for some of them.
May our paths cross again.
Well, I don't think they'll wish for that.
But remember this one thing. The people of Duscur never forget their grudges. Nor do they fail to honor favors.
Dude's just like, I know.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I mean, I gather they were saying he's not of Duscur anymore properly.
Think nothing of it. This was something I wished for as well. If you must give thanks, direct it at the church for allowing us to join the battle.
Don't do that.
And
Just thank the rest of the Blue Lions. The churches don't.
It's about time we headed back.
No.
The professor and the others are waiting.
I am right behind you.
Oh, that was good. Well, geez, I'm glad we were able to manage that. Back here with Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Sorry, I didn't really get to speak very much before all that. Oh, and here we are right back at the battle screen after all that. My goodness. Did we not get a battalion for that? Or did we get it already and I just didn't notice? Well, even though that dude totally hated us, we still were able to save their life, and the lives of a few of the others. And not that they should have needed to be saved in the first place, but I suppose that's still favorable. This episode, what I want to do is, well, I say want, that's rather strong. We are approaching the battle at Gronder Field, which you're going to undergo. But first we have one more training mission to do, which I'm going to do mostly silently, and more silently than I did in the last episode, because I said I was going to be quiet, and then I just rambled for the whole time, and so I had to keep some of it just to have the consecutivity of the episode not feel all super disjointed. This time I'm going to be like fairly damn quiet during the training mission, so you don't have to watch too much of it. And then we're going to go back to the monastery, have some food probably, chill there with a bit with our friends, and then we're off to Gronder. So that's my ultimate objective for this at the end of the episode is complete the mission at Gronder. But first we have a very hard choice before us. Do we want to rout the bandits in the mountains or rout the bandits in the desert for either ore or gold, respectively? So we go to the Sreng Desert for some gold. Are we like allowed over the border? That doesn't seem right. I mean, I guess if we took like a ship from that little bayou or whatever, we could probably make it without anyone noticing. But I was under the impression that the ties were not good between us and them. Well, I say us. I'm not really a Fargus person, right? I belong to no country. And in the mountains, we can go to the mountains over it. I can't actually exactly read the area that's right over there. But I reckon we do that for the ore, because I want ore. Especially now that we're getting so many more recipes at the smith. Some black sand steel or whatever would be awesome. Oh, hey, this is the exact same mission we were just at, or exact same venue, really. One thing I will do on camera before I shut up and do this mission alone is rejig some of our skills, because we've got a whole bunch of new ones in recent days that I have not actually properly equipped. Not to mention that March Ring. I think we agreed with all this stuff is good, because we wanted to be a little more lithe and speedy than full tanky with the health plus 5. As for you, the Brawling Prowess I want more than the Battalion Renewal, so we can do that. Alright, actually we have some good ones for you. We've got Brawling Prowess. I won't equip that yet because we don't have the Arcane Gauntlets, and even then, the Arcane Gauntlets are probably the only thing I'm going to be using Brawling for you, so we probably don't really need that, even when we get the Arcane Gauntlets. Or the Aura Gauntlets, they're called, right? I'm kind of forgetting. Reason we don't need, Lancebreaker could be handy. and weight -3 will almost definitely be handy. It'll be more handy than rally resistance anyway, so I'll equip that for the moment. You know what? I'll equip Lancebreaker as well over authority. So yeah, that goes for a bit, and maybe it turns out I like it and I want to keep it forever. All right, for you, I think I want magic +2 and fiendish blow actually. So maybe I ditch the authority and the sword prowess. Well, we don't have very many attack spells for faith for you, so actually maybe I put the sword prowess back, but then add those little 2 magic things. That's gonna bump your damage a lot, Vermage. As for you, what does modeled leader do again? I'm starting to think maybe it's just like battalion experiences a lot. Doubles experience earned for battalions. That's terrible. They already go up to max level in like 1 mission. The rest of this is fine. All those are good for you. These work well enough for you. I mean, the thing is, the might plus like 2 or 3 or 4 with gambits isn't usually all that useful, I tend to find, because you only get like at most 2 gambits, so you're doing at most with something like this. That's like great, I do an extra 8 damage per match. It's actually not that thrilling compared to this, which could be very handy in getting me out of certain spots. And do I want Helm Splitter? If I did, how would I go about getting it? I guess if I'm gonna have any sword technique, it'll be Ruptured Heaven. I'm not gonna do Wrath Strike with like. Yeah, no, let's do Helm Splitter. Whoa, Fading Blow is might +6. Well, I guess the trade-off there is that because it's a combat art, you're not getting 2 punches. Even still, that's actually probably pretty good. Probably want it more than Helm Splitter, probably, for you. And I don't think anyone else has ones that I want, so that's good. Oh yes, here's the battalion that we got from some of those Dusker people who, as he says, they never forget their grudges, they always repay their debts, or they always repay their honor their favor, whatever it was they said. It's granted us this, which gives you a buttload of defense, and the only thing it actually tanks is your magic attack, and it only takes it by 2, and since Annie is pretty damn good, this may be one we want for her eventually, because it's got a whole bunch of endurance, a whole bunch of defense, and this is at a level 1, right? So it could be that the magic attack gets rounded off a little, the dodge and physical attack and protection go up a whole bunch more, and it gives you +7 charisma, so you're going to be dodging battalions a little more easily as well. That's pretty awesome. And not to mention the actual gambit is pretty decent. For now, though, Kingdom Knights, I won't give this to you, but it gives someone else a charged troop, potentially, and at rank C, so we have some people who are up to rank C in authority at the moment, so we may as well give it to someone, yes? We don't need any magic attack for you, so this is probably not so bad. Yeah, sure, let's give it to Dimitri. There are also a few others here that I haven't really looked at, but we don't need all of these for now, and we don't want them on Ash anyways. I think it is so that the gambits will always level up to the same point, so 2 merchant militaries will be identical by the time they're both max level, I believe, is the way it will consistently go. So if I wanted someone else to have a more magic-y oriented one, I could give them a merchant military like I did Ingrid. I think I'll leave it as that is for now. One thing I could do also is I could class Flame back into Noble until she gets the HP +5, although that said, I don't know, they're probably going to be, given I'm making her Lance, Faith, and Reason, there are going to be other skills she'll want, so I don't think I'll do that, because I probably won't be using the HP +5 anyways. Alright, mission commencing, and shutting up also commencing. Rah!
There's so much left to learn.
Authority up to C for Ash. We'll just do a little announcing of every skill as it comes and we get it. Level for Dimitri! What have we got for this? I'd like some speed and dex, please. Oh, I got the things I asked for. It's my favorite Christmas. That's right, kick that horse. God damn, 22 damage with fire. Jeez. Level up for Ash. Mr. Heal himself. Ooh, magic and charisma.
Is this a joke?
It's not a joke. I mean, it's not very funny. I'm sorry. What does she do when you pick her? That's ridiculous. I've never seen that before. Woo! Sorry, it's not that funny. Ooh, Master Skill for Priest on Flame. So there goes Miracle. Allow me to... Well, never mind. They can't hear him anymore, so there's no point in finishing that. Hey!
Such power dwells within.
It does now. Authority up for Flynn. And Rally Luck, which I don't think I shall ever use ever, but that's cool. Battalion level up for the Kingdom Knights we just added. It increased 1 accuracy. Dear me, that's not what I was expecting from that at all.
Should I have held back?
Authority up to C for, what's her face? How many hours have I got in the game that I just forgot Ballast's name? Oh, 525. Good. Wow, I'm super bright.
Who's next?
There goes a level for Ingrid. Up to 16. More magic. Oh man. Oh man. Shitty, could you just... What? +5 stats? Damn, you're hard on yourself, my dude. Arcane Crystals! Yes! Those are good to have. I forgot. I wasn't even sure if you could get those from these missions, but you can. And they're good to have, because later on we're going to be wanting them. There is a store that sells them, but you get it like 70% of the way through the game. Like you get it way late. So for a while, the only way you can get them is doing these ore missions. Maybe some of the monsters drop them if you break their shields. I don't really know. Let us instruct manually. Very well. So the only way we've got the 4 people to do it. So Flame, I'm just gonna go all in riding again. I think that's probably wise. Oh, but you have a budding talent and reason. So the faster I get that, then the faster you have the aptitude for it. So you start growing more. So actually, let's focus on getting that budding talent, shall we? Perfect! You have done it. Hey, 1 star. Actually, perhaps you can't get more than 1 star per day, so I probably should have, once I got the star, just moved on to the other skill, but I didn't, so it's fine. Should we go all in on Faith for you? You know, you're doing all right with Faith. Let's give you some more sword, because you're falling a little behind in that. And I do want to keep that up somewhat.
Looks like I did it.
It looks like you did.
Ah, no big deal.
You keep saying that, but
That was challenging.
you are now a proficient healer, black mage, and sword fighter, so it's a bit of a big
That
deal.
was challenging.
And to do, let's bring your flying up to D, shall we?
It's in my grasp.
Yes, it is. Not that you'll ever doing any flying, just so that you get the avoidance thing. I'm pretty confident that's the thing you get flying. Man, I'm gonna look like a total idiot if that's not one of the things that flying gives you, but I could have sworn it was. It may be at a very high level, but that's fine. I'm almost tempted to give you the lance. You're gonna be doing lances on a horseback anyways if we give you Holy Knight, right? So maybe I should get the budding talent for that for you as well. I'm just curious what it is, because sometimes the budding talent, like the skills that you get for them, aren't necessarily only useful for if you're using that weapon. I'm not sure. Maybe? Like you may get ones that help with other things? Probably not actually, but I can't remember one way or another. I'll keep doing with dark magic for now though. Very good for you, and that's all we got, right? Yeah. You know, actually the heavy armor thing with like weight minus, I was saying about how speed eventually won't matter for you so much, but it wouldn't be bad to have it. The little weight minus thing. Although I won't be doing that and avoidance, probably that's too many skills, because I also want lethality when you get that. Never mind. Lecture time, baby. The thing about fire is it's bad for your health. Oh, okay. Let's like to speak to me. Yes, we actually do have a few supports stacked up, but I really want to do this next mission before we do them.
You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple.
Well, you're
May not
really
be aware of it
idolizing
yourself,
the way I fight.
but I see it.
All I'm doing was hacking away with this killer axe. Gives me plus 25 crit if you didn't know. Should I take that as a criticism?
No, knights ought to have some hunger. I've
Succinct
always thought
answer.
so.
I like it.
Too much on their swords. Only when they're rested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons.
Well, to be fair, your martial arts are only E+ or so.
That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools. Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt.
Well, okay,
Detects that
sure.
in your style.
Let's go with that. Never mind.
It's plain
I
to
don't want to
see.
argue with that one, I think. That doesn't seem like praise.
You may take it however you like.
Okay, but just a minute ago you told me not to take it as criticism,
I
so...
believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from?
Hey, well, at least you're finally figuring that out for
From
yourself.
the start, I was aiming to win. Yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered what you said before.
About your aspirations?
Indeed, I was raised to value strength above all else. Whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger.
And now you're starting to think that maybe that makes me a better fighter, and then that's turning the gears in your head, and you're starting to think about how morality can affect your chances of success or something.
So
Wait,
tell
maybe
me,
I forgot about what I was talking
what was
about.
the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong?
I thought I told you that already. Maybe I didn't. To protect the people of Fodlan.
Spoken like a knight. That's not what I would have expected.
Well,
So that is the source
too
of
late.
your
Too bad.
I suppose I must find my own.
Yeah, and I assume it's not going to be one you'll find with a with a knightly twinge effect. A knightly. It won't be knightly yours, given your distaste for chivalry. I'll help you.
If we're to get along, I think not.
Okay.
I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
Or perhaps we could talk about it over some tea and biscuits. Nope, we're gonna keep fighting. Got it. All right. Well, there goes that. Boite? Who's Boite? I forgot. Cyril, come have tea. We're not friends at all. You only get 4 cookies. Tea of the Saints? Maybe you like that because Rhea likes it?
Do you
Not
need
sure.
me for something, Professor?
I need you for a pat on the back, buddy. Happy 14th or whatever.
Thanks. Gotta cool it down.
Okay, well, maybe you should do that before drinking it.
Yeah.
Likeable allies, gifts you'd like to receive, relaxing at the sauna. Oh. Likeable ally. No, he's into his work, so, but the relaxing isn't. Likable allies?
Yeah.
Yes! Okay. He does like people. I guess that was obvious. Your ambitions, the courtyard couple, Lady Rhea.
Yeah.
Classes who might enjoy ghost stories, monastery mysteries. This probably doesn't interest him. Maybe this, because he likes monastery. Classes who might enjoy... He's not super into book learning. Monastery mysteries?
That's not right.
It's not right. It's not right. Damn it. It wasn't
Well,
right.
I still got some work to get done. Thanks for the tea. See you,
Oh,
Professor.
on your birthday, you should be taking it easy, buddy. Okay, bye. Does he have a scar on his forehead? I never noticed that before.
We got through that without trouble.
Hey, nice. Oh, and what do you got riding? Oh, cool. Riding just gives you a dex
Got it.
thing.
Good to go.
Sweet. I should get to do in riding as well, so we can have up dex eventually. Dude, that's good to know. Oh, I'm swapping to do things to riding right now. I'll just give him riding and flying, so we can get the avoidance thing and the dex. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're doing that. This is what I'm talking about with these things. Sometimes you get abilities that it's just like, I'm never going to be riding a horse, but that's a handy-ass ability. And do I want Sylvain to have that, actually? Probably not with his build-out. His loadout right now is very consistent magic, rather than getting dex, which is like affecting the chances of things more than... It's affecting like the chances of dodges and the chances of crits, rather than being like just +2 damage, like something like this magic +2 thing is. So I won't give him much of that, but... Oh, we have a bunch of supports, and even though it would be good tactically for us to have them done before the mock battle of the Eagle and Lion, I do want to get that done like this episode, hopefully. So I'm just going to gloss over those supports for now, and we'll do them probably the first week after the mission. Do you have any riding? Oh, you've got D+ riding. Wow. I didn't know that. I wonder what your riding budding talent gives you. Just like movement +3 or some crazy thing. I didn't give anyone the march ring after all that talking I did about giving someone the march ring. We could give it to Annette so she has like increased range as a tank. That's very handy. Give it to Dimitri so as an archer he gets like an increased range of attack, or to just make him incredibly mobile. Unfortunately, since it's an equipment and not a perma buff, we can always change our minds later. I suppose we'll give it to Annette, and maybe we ditch the what will be a killing axe, or let's ditch the normal iron axe for now, because actually I'm going to get that killer axe in not too long. Look at all the bullions we have. Oh my god, let's give you that. Ding. Some of us have weak sauce vulneraries that we should soup up as well. Let's just away into the monastery, and right now to the marketplace. Actually, let me go to the greenhouse first and harvest that, because that is very key. What do we get from all this? Any perma buffs? Ooh, Fruit of Life, another health buff. We do want that. All right, flower seeds. How many? We could also do that thing where we wait again and see if we go up in professor level by the end of this. I don't think we will, though, so actually I won't do that. We could do 1 purple, 1 yellow, 1 green. Let's do that, shall we? Get all kinds of colorful flowers. Any goods we can sell before I get going here? Ooh, well, arcane crystals, we don't want to sell those. 5s across the board. Let's get those bullions sold. 10,000!
This one?
Wow! Where did we get that? Was that something we got from the paralog? Sell these old vulneraries as well. Let's buy a whole buttload of this. Oh, maybe not that level of buttload. Let's buy like this much buttload. A killing edge for you, and a killer axe for you, and a killing edge for why? Oh, you can't use it yet, but a killing edge for you. Ah, we have the ability to make Levin swords now. That's rather cool. All right, I jacked up everything that was meant to be a killer axe or a killer weapon is now a killer weapon, with the exception, of course, of the gauntlets, which we do not have the recipe for yet. I repaired some stuff, not all of it though, because I did run out. We not have the most money at the moment. Now it's time to spend these activity points. I need to be at Axe B for Wyvern Lore, and I'm level 15, so that's actually coming up rather quickly. So I want to be at the I want to dump all all the activity points I possibly can into buffing up my skills. So I'll do some axe, some more axe, some flying, some more flying. And I think that's good for the activity points. No one else has anything that we really want to learn desperately. Let me head to the cathedral and see if there are any troubles we could do right now, because those are always good things to be doing. There's one note. Marvelous. There are as many men in the world as there are stars in the sky, but you meet so few good men during your time on this planet. How does one meet a worthy partner? It might be time to give up completely. All you can do is patiently wait. Man or no man, lots of people care about you. Oh, that's so sweet. I just want to say that. Man or no man, lots of people care about you. There you go. Don't need no man or woman. You don't need anyone but yourself and preferably a bigger sword than you had when you got attacked by Yuritsa, because obviously whatever one you were carrying did not work. Then let me spend 1 point on making food for everyone and 1 point on... No, wait, yes, well, 2 points on making food for everyone, but with different intent between the two. Anyways, and let's make food... Oh, Gilbert likes cooking, I didn't know that. Let's make food with... I wonder how Claude does making food. Claude, you want to help us win in the mock battle next week by making some swift fish gratin for us? Thank you.
We can't blaze ahead if we let the status quo confine us. Let's try coloring outside the lines. Only with food.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Just making the gratin weirdly. And I looked up what gratin is, and it just refers to a style.
Ingredients is creative, right? Now I just need to cut them to the proper sizes.
Ah, you were talking about a creative combination of ingredients. Curious. Yes, look at us go. Temporary +1 to speed. Nice. And now Claude likes me a little more. Gratin just refers to, if I read Wikipedia well, and I thought I did, or was it Wikipedia? I can't remember. Refers to a style of making food where it's like you create something with like a browned layer on the top. So that I guess could be like a shepherd's pie or anything like that, I guess. Not that I'm any sort of expert. Who should we have food with? Who is going to be our next, we don't get another teaching session before our next Explorer session, so we'll probably be able to get everyone up to the thing at that time. So it doesn't matter all too tremendously who we do it with. But for the support points, let's have it with Dedu and Dimitri. Why not? Oh wait, does Dedu not like this? Oh, well, he's not thrilled about it, but cheesy Verona stew. Oh, a rich dish consisting of Verona and sauteed tutatis loach. These ingredients are boiled and served with 2 kinds of melted cheese. That just sounds so dang good. Dedu, you're coming to eat us with us, whether you like it or not. You will learn to love it, I bet. I don't know.
Remember this, Professor. That look on Dedu's face means he thinks the food is pretty tasty.
Oh, that's so sweet. Dimitri's all like remembering Dedu's looks and everything, which I mean, he doesn't have many because his face it's very often quite static. And it's a testament to their bond that he can tell the small differences, the subtle hints. Well, that's all our points. I just want to check because sometimes arcane crystals show up in this bucket here, and I don't know that person sounded very skeptical as I ran by them. I don't know if anything particularly prompts it. Whatever. All right, save for the supports. I don't think there's anything we've left undone that we probably should be doing. And everyone's weapons are in not awesome order, but they're good enough order that I think we can get this mission going. So it's Gronder Field time, baby. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Enter the Warden of the Eagle and Lioness today. There's a special dish in the party at the dining hall, partaking in the festivities. Absolutely. What are we eating and who are we eating it with? Oh, Sylvain and Annie, and what are we? Oh, it's like a whole pheasant or something.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
Apparently the cooks in the kitchen did.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
I didn't make it. I just came here too, but sure, yay. Ooh, and more professor level for that. We'll be up to B very soon. I don't know what rewards that'll get us. Oh, I didn't replenish our battalion. Man, how do I always forget? The Battle of the Eagle Line, a traditional contest of strength between the 3 houses, has arrived. It will take place at Gronder Field, which lies in Imperial territory. Oh man, the suggested level is only 13? We should have no problem then. Our lowest is 15. Well, we'll see if that confidence lasts longer than, like, 30 seconds when we actually get out there. Host tea parties to bond with... We're not.
So, this is to be our battlefield.
I like how the music is all
Underfield.
skippy, but we should be, like, the most tense we've ever been right now. I'm not so sure. God damn it, Dimitri. Stop hating me for being human.
So we know better than anyone what you're capable of. Beyond that, we believe in you.
Alright, I believe in you, just not me.
I ask that you believe in us as well.
Yes, that's the easy part.
Sure of it. After all, it's not as though we've spent the last half year sitting idle.
No, we've actually been going all around mostly just to the kingdom, I guess. But we've been going all around, and it's been quite the thing.
And I'm feeling stronger this moon. As though I could conquer 1,000 opponents all on my own.
I'm tempted to believe you there, buddy. That's reassuring. Yeah, I've made back that distrust I lost on him.
I hope you know that.
I certainly do.
It's about time for the battle to begin. Everyone, brace yourselves.
Braced.
All I'm worried about is finding someone worthy to cross swords with.
Alright, hold that thought till we get to the battlefield, because there are about to be like 40 someones.
We've prepared and trained a great deal. We should be fine.
Should be, yeah.
Don't be
Probably
so
it's gonna be
carefree,
okay.
Mercy. Don't forget we need to try our hardest out there so we can win.
I don't think she did, but thank you for a reminder. Yes, yes. Okay, now I'm getting psyched. Everyone's very excited.
The ladies are sure to take notice. I'll have to go into hiding.
I don't see that you have any intention of doing so.
Yeah, actually, so long as you try your hardest, frame it however you...
There we go.
I shall give
Means
it
justify
my
the
all.
ends. Nope, did that wrong. Very good,
No
Flame.
matter the battle, I will never falter.
I believe in you
Counting on your
too.
guidance, Professor.
Yes!
Let's show the world what the Blue Lions are made of.
Well, we'll show like a square mile of field what the blue lions are made of. But yes, I like the gumption. Let's show the world. This is about to get a little intense. All right, formation-wise, let's have a look here. Okay, so 16 on the Black Eagle side and 15 on the Golden Deer side. Look at all the people we have to fight. Ah, suggested level was 13? But look at how high everyone's level is. They didn't lie to me, did they? Hey there, Bernie. Oh, poor Bernie is like, would rather be hiding in a fortress, and they put her right on the top in the very center of the field. Oh, look at Thief Petra over there. Dang. And Mage Dorothea. Even though they're level 20 and they could have classed up by now, but I guess they've been slacking off. Whoa, she looks so badass as a lord. I'm sorry, this is an Imperial soldier? So this is like a fully fledged, proper soldier from the Empire, and they just get to have that on their team for their class sporting event? That doesn't seem fair. She's got stealth, but we are player controlled, so it doesn't mean anything for us. She also has Vantage though, so I should be careful of that. Although, she does not have close counter, so Vantage doesn't matter because we're never going to engage her from range anyways. Or, well, I guess we could, but we oughtn't to. Chest key. Are there chests around here? There's a chest here. Man, they also start on the side with a treasure chest. What is this nonsense? This seems extremely more rigged than even before. Ah, well, okay, so our approach is going to be rough a little. They've only got the 2 flyer units who are going to be charging up into the woods very quickly, so I don't think we want to be in the woods for that. Well, actually, maybe we do, because we get the bonus and mounted units don't. So perhaps we want our archers over there, so we'll have Dimitri and Dedu jump over there on that side and sort of race up the western side here. And perhaps we have Flame go on this side, because this is a little more, we'll be able to sort of hide and sneak in around on this side a bit more. And for some party diversity, let's have Felix go there as well. Let's have our tank go up the middle, maybe. So I guess we'll have 3 parties going here. So it's looking like you 3 go west, us 3 go here, and then you 4 go east. Well, sorry, I guess if we're looking at it like this, then maybe it's more like I'm going north, they're going east, and then they're going west. Regardless, I think this should work all right. And even if we decide that that's not how it's going to work, we can always go back on our plans entirely. And our only loss condition is that Battle of Dimitri falls in battle. Still got to defeat more enemies than the other houses do to win, I believe.
The Battle of the
Although I've never
Lion is
not
set
had
to
that
begin
happen,
at
so I guess
long
if you're
last.
fighting well enough, that'll just happen
Everyone,
anyways.
Show off the results of your dedicated training.
Yes, let us do exactly that.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
Look at Claude the Motivator.
Almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
Roger that. I'll do that. I know she wasn't talking to us, but it feels nice to have the support of more than just my allies. Man, I didn't see that cliff a minute ago.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
That goes for me as well. I don't know how any of them can hear each. Well, I guess they're
As long
probably
as
not
we can
talking
pull off
to
the win,
the other
doesn't
house
matter
leaders.
how.
They're probably just talking to people who are right in front of them.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
Well, if you sacrifice your people, then it won't be absolute. So when you say no matter what it may take, I have no idea what that means.
It is time.
Time for the banner to be raised. Was that looks like an Adrestian banner. Why do they get a banner and we don't?
For honor!
For honor! No glory though, just honor. That cool-headed Claude just sending signals to his army without words. Actually, that's probably more wise, because then you won't confuse them by a chance. Whoa! Hello, framerate. You earn a reward if you defeat more enemies than the other classes. Hurry and defeat the enemies before other classes start fighting each other. Since this is a practice Beanal? What? Battle. Units are defeated who are, you know what, they're not gonna die if they die. It's fine. Oh, I guess this is the cliff that was in that cutscene, right? It actually doesn't look nearly as high as it did in the cutscene a minute ago. Oh no, it's probably more like over there where the waterfall is, isn't it? Alright, let me mark Bernadetta because she's got a... Whoa, she goes really far. What's her damage output with that thing? Well, her damage on Ingrid would be 13 with her, so it defense of 13, so it's 26 altogether. So it'll only do 6 to Annie. I don't know if using the ballista... Oh, she doesn't have poison strike anyway, so it's fine. I suppose we have Annie go up here. Oh, her Lancebreaker is going to come in handy here. Up there didn't do that. Those of us who are going to move over there, those are mounted units. We want someone reasonably tanky because the mountain units can go in, attack, and leave. And then also Ignatz is there as an archer, so we probably want... Well, he's pretty tanky, because he's just got a really good defense stat for reasons that I will never really understand. So we can send you over there. If I send you here, who's going to come over? It's a mounted unit. They're all going to be way too fast and double hit you, I would expect. Only 9, so I could probably get away with you getting 1 hit back, and that would maybe only do 9 damage though, so it's actually not the most useful thing. Just have you crowd around there. You and Dimitri can start heading over here so that they can take out the... Oh my god, look at his dodge of 50 right now! So they can take out the flying units with their archery. And Ingrid there for some party damage diversity, because they are also going to be going up and attacking these people as well. I think I usually end up moving up all into one group in this mission, but let's start with this for now, because this is probably how I should be doing it. All right, and if I go here, then Bernie goes after me with the 26 damage, which is a 14... minus 14 is 12 damage on me. I can stand that for a little bit. What's her accuracy is 107, so what's my best dodge is 25, so I'm taking 75% chance, so I better just let Annie handle it, I think. Ash is right here to heal her anyways. I guess I can't just let Annie go. Well, maybe, because there are only 4 people here, Annie will be able to take these out sort of by herself and then get to Bernadetta quickly enough to clear that so that everyone else is safe to move around a bit. Could be.
Here we go.
Mercy head over there, and as is Felix, and now we'll see how everyone moves in this first turn here. She shoots one at... Oh, she has a crit chance. That's not awesome, but it'll only do 18 damage on a crit, so it's cool. Lancebreaker helping you with your accuracy tremendously here. That lets you retaliate pretty well, and you'll be able to actually run up and lightning axe there.
Eagles and blue lions are fighting. Maybe we can sneak right past
them. Oh, we're coming over to you too, boyo. Don't you worry. And also sneak right past them to do what? To go hit us, right? So, oh, they're moving away to the center. So are they gonna... Is that gonna be for the 2 mounted units as well? Oh, they are. Okay, well then maybe the 4 I was sending to the west should sort of form up with the northern party, because going around here is just gonna be a waste of time. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. All right, I could have Annette move up here and lightning axe this person down. Ooh, just enough. Yes, I dare say that's a great idea. Because now only Bernadetta and the other Cavalier is going to come after you. For a second, when they didn't fall over, I was like, oh no, did I mess that up somehow? But I forgot that we're not killing them because, you know, this is a mock battle. Actually, Bernadetta says she's going to go after this one. I don't know that I necessarily believe that. Ash, from Bernadetta, Ash would take 26 minus 8 is 18 damage. So it's probably better if I don't have him do that to move up, but I can't. How many spaces you're moving is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still need to move you like twice to get to Bernadetta, and by then we might be slightly overrun by these people, and it would be bad to have everyone too far behind. So maybe we do want Ash to just tank this for a little, and he can just heal himself this next turn, because we need to be moving people up. So let's bring Ash up there, and Byleth can be not too far behind. And now the mounted unit goes after her, so she can equip the training axe, and she'll be able to do some good stuff there. Their attack speed is only 9, so she'll get double hits in response. And even if that person hits as well as Bernadetta, I think she'll be okay. Okay, these people didn't actually move closer to us, which is kind of unfortunate. Then we have to go over here with the training bow, so he'll be able to get some retaliation hits on there. But it's unfortunate that we're sort of wasting these people's moves. These people being these 2. Shove Ingrid over there to move her along a bit. Oh wait, is that bad? Are they going to go after her now? No. Okay. And with his excellent dodge and with the bushes, he'll be able to evade their attack most likely and respond with 1 or 2 arrows, which will probably take them down. And then maybe that'll prompt people over here to start moving. We'll see. And at this point, we better just move everyone over to the... Oh, wait, hang on. Who's this? Oh, no, that's just Flane heading over to... Ingrid heading over to shoot Flane. Ingrid and Ignatz. So we don't want that. Start moving everyone else up this way, though. All right, let's see where things go this here. We don't have too many people directly antagonizing us right now. Oh, man, if that crit... Did he dodge a 91% chance? That's awesome. It would have been really bad if he got critted there, because that would have been an insta-kill, and I probably should have taken that into account more than I did. That's going after me. I do 30 damage in response. That's pretty dang good. This person's almost gone with that, and they won't be able to run very far away. Oh, not away at all. And here come the flying units, come after here. The dude doesn't have awesome chances to hit because they're quite evasive, but he's still doing very fair damage there up front.
Stronghold for me to seize. Splendid.
Do you refer to the very top? Where Bernadetta is?
There goes Lawrence acting on his own. Guess we've got no choice but to capture the central hill and cover him.
Poor Claude, just trying to make up for all of Lawrence's headstrongness. Alright, they're fighting each other, which is good and bad. It's good because they have less enemies for us to fight, but as they defeat more of each other, at some point it starts buffing their stats, so we don't want to let that happen very much if we can help it. Alright, I could put Annette up because she's pretty tanky, but if I put her up all here, then she's just going to get ripped to pieces. I could put her here and throw her with a hand axe, but she gets retaliated that way, and it's not enough damage to really warrant it because the others are probably the golden deer are probably going to start heading up there at some point. I still want her up there, I think, at some point. Does this give you any defense? It does not. What are your attacks like? 29 and 29. But my attack speed is really sturdy and better than both of yours, so I won't get double hit by any of that. And that's only 9 damage for each of you, so I'm cool with going up here to do that. And next turn I'll be able to lightning axe whomever is close by. And one of our healers will surely be able to keep her from dying too hard. Ignatz is very weirdly strong. I was not expecting him to be this like super powerful. He's got a higher attack than the 2 mounted units, not to mention way better speed and a good and a crit chance. Is he going after this person or me? Okay, he's going after this person. If I move up the air, though, he's going to go after me, right? Oh, he actually isn't. Who goes second? Is it to the golden deer? No, the golden deer with the third one to move. So, oh, okay. But if I leave this to go, then this one's going to go up there and attack Ignatz. Does he have close counter? No, but he has. What is this? Seal speed. Why does he have seal speed? my hope is that this one goes after and attacks Ignatz, and then Ignatz spends his next turn attacking this person and not us. Therefore, maybe what we can do is kind of curve around to the east because there's like no one there right now, and just sort of sneak attack the Black Eagles. Although at this rate, we're closer to the golden deer, so it's probably better that we get them before the Black Eagles have a chance to take out too many of them. It's unfortunate because over here they get a chance to clash with each other really early on, much earlier than we do. Oh, actually, you know what? We don't want the golden deer getting kills here. So even though I'm probably the only one who Ignatz will go after if he can't go after this one, we still want to take this one down this turn. Okay. And whoever's farthest away should probably do that. I'll move myself up here, and this sends Ferdinand after me. What's his speed like? 14. I have enough for that'll be okay. Yeah, 15. So I'll actually even is my Killer Axe puts me down a bunch, so let's not do that. I'll keep this on and heal myself so that no one else has to do it. He comes after me, does a fair bit of damage most likely. Probably no one else kills me at that point. Maybe Ignatz will, but I don't think they're gonna like group up on me like that. Probably not, or I would hope not. Mercedes, how about you come over and punch this fool into oblivion?
Let's keep our guard up.
Ignatz goes after Flame now, which I'm gonna move her in a minute, so he'll go after... Oh, he goes after me. He and Ferdinand go after me in that case. Well, maybe Ignatz, you want to shoot me instead. Me as Ash. Or no, you'll probably die if I do that. Let's have Felix come up and more... Nice target. How about just so that Felix can go up out in front there, I have you equip heal and not Gambit, but drag her back so that Felix has space to be here because he's quite dodgy, and so that'll be good to get him up here just for the future. And you can actually even pull Mercy back up just that she has gained some headway here. You don't have Physic, do you? Nar. All right, if I do this, then according to them, Bernadetta and Ignatz are both going after Felix. What's his defense like? Oh, it's 8. Ooh. His avoidance is 32, so... But his speed is enough that they're only going to be getting 1 hit, so 26 minus 8 is, we already calculated this, 18, and 30 minus 8 is 22. 22 plus 18 is 40, so that probably will kill him. Man, I didn't realize his defense was so poor. Well, he has a mage after all. They don't have amazing chances to hit him. Oh, actually, this one says, it says Bernadetta is going after Mercedes, actually. For some reason, that changes if I put Flame here. And I don't really understand why. So let me put Flame here instead. It may be that they still take down Felix after this, after I do this, but if they don't, then this is all cool. I won't heal Byleth because she'll be fine, and we'll be needing the Physic later, I figure. I'm okay with having to come out in the open to do some hits here because he is very dodgy and also quite good with his defense. He's, of course, Pegasus Knights are quite evasive, so they're dodging a fair bit of this. Say, do you have Grounder as a oh no, you have Tempest Lance. Why did I keep you equipped with that? Probably want to use the magic because it gives you the best chance of hitting. Dimitri has a decent chance to take this person down altogether with a training bow, although an even better chance to do it with this one. And I'll do... Oh my god, 45 damage with steel bow. Let's do it with the iron bow because I need the extra little bit of damage. Actually, that was probably dumb. I probably could have had him do it with training bow and then had Ingrid finish it. Whatever. I'll have Ingrid throw some fire out here because she can. And so, Dimitri will maybe retaliate with a close counter and take that out. All right, who are you going after? Felix, right? Oh, Mercy. Okay, good. That means you've already done that, so... All right, because the Black Eagles go first. They're not, like, part of one enemy faction. That's right. So now we have to wait till the whole thing goes before we see what the Golden Deer are doing. Ugh, 2 hits on him because they're very fast, but Took him out quickly enough that they didn't get both hits. Ingrid will be able to do a bit of healing there, hopefully. Alright, Annette takes a fair bit of damage here, but does some in response. But it's more the positioning for her that I care about. Hopefully not too many people go after her. Alright, this one goes after Felix. This one is Ignatz. And hit him, and it hurt, and we didn't like it at all. And his sealed speed is now active. Okay. We might want to be bowing out a little here, because they are starting to swarm a little bit, more than we are capable of, since they have more people. Some battalions would actually be very key at right about now. What's your gambit? It's still this one. Oh, and he has pretty lame damage. Oh, you have good resilience? Why? You're not even a paladin, you're just a cavalier. Why is his res 17? Okay, well, they're still going to go after her. It's probably better if I just have her lightning axe Bernadette at this point, isn't it? I could have you smash with the killer axe. Wait, actually, is that a thing I can do with Lawrence that will make good things happen? Ooh, I could do lightning axe with the killer axe, and that, if that critted, that would be super, super awesome. I'm very tempted to try that. How many pulses do I have? Sure, let's go for this, because if this works, it's going to be absurdly cool. Go for it! Ah, okay, well. that might be the way I die, but we can still heal her with ranged spells. All right, we can certainly take out Ignatz over here, I reckon, with a variety of things. I think it's worth trying ground to here, because if we get a crit, then we don't have to have anyone else do it, which is good. Everyone else can focus their efforts on healing or doing stuff, because we have 3 healers here. How can you do here? Oh, it's quite a bit of damage that he does in response, and your speed is not the greatest, so if we could get to a finishing blow, that would be good. Your strength still leaves a bit to be desired, as it stands, but that, of course, will be things that we can fix later on. I took away Helm Splitter in favor of Fading Blow, didn't I? I sure did. All right, I could have Sylvain, Physic up, Annette. There goes a level for him. Wicked. More defense, imagine that.
Guess I've gotten better.
Ooh, very nice. Man, and this is before they even have any of the stat buffs. Imagine how awful this will be when they get all stat buffed. I really should have someone magic-y be attacking him, but that's difficult to do right now. I guess because I need to get Ferdinand gone because he's a big threat right now, so I'll have to forsake one of my heals here. She can only heal at close range anyway, so it wasn't necessary for me to do that. I'll forsake that in favor of bringing Ash over here. Strength and magic are very good for you. Do not be disappointed. So this way, Ash can move up and throw some wind. Oh, even that's not even... Man. Okay, well, between... Oh, wait, why are so many people going after Felix? Oh, because I put him right in the path of a million people. Oh, well... I've made worse decisions in my life, but I have also made much, much better ones. Wait, that's very bad, because that's like basically the only thing I can do to remedy that is to have Ash pull him back, which is bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it doesn't even save him actually. I'm probably gonna have to reset this. I didn't realize I should put Felix like down here to attack Ignatz. I'm not even gonna actually play that one out. I'm gonna bump it back here a little. All right, I'm also gonna unmark Bernie because at this point we're all in the range, so it doesn't really. I don't need to know that. Lawrence will go here, and how much damage is 29? 33. Why did it become 33? Oh, he equipped a different weapon, did he? 33 damage with an attack speed of 10, so he does once of -8 is what? It's way too much because. I may be hit by that at any moment. Okay, so I have to have someone else do this. Oh wait, this is actually really tricky because anyone I move to attack Ignatz is gonna get shreked by Lawrence unless I do something about him. Unless I do like Thoron, but he can retaliate and that doesn't actually even take him out. Whoa, what is Ignatz's resilience? 18. Why? So many people with stats I just do not expecting them to have. Okay, well I guess maybe we don't necessarily have to like advance necessarily this turn. What if I gambit you? So that you get shoved over there and stunned, and then I have like Felix pull her back. That's something we could do, I suppose. I mean, I don't have max chances to do it, but I think I need to play a little defensive this turn because I mean we need to heal up Annie so she doesn't die from all that nonsense. We also need to take down Ferdinand, ideally.
I have an idea.
Okay, we hit Ignatz with that. That gets us a level. Cool. What is our level? Magic, speed, defense, and resilience. Cool. The defense is going to be very handy. So Ignatz can't really do anything unless we're in his direct range. How can Lawrence do against Mercy? 33 damage, he'll get 1 hit. 33 minus 12 is 21. So assuming then that... Well, no, they go in turn, so since she's going after Felix, they don't like... They're not cooperating to take her Mercy down. So we might be able to survive that. Because what I'm trying to do is not have him need to pull her back, because what I want him to do is throw magic at Ferdinand, because he has good magic damage. So that would mean that Felix and Byleth jointly take down Ferdinand, and then we have I guess we should have, in that case, Flame heal up Felix now, because we need Felix to be healed so that this doesn't kill him, but we also we want as many people using Physic on Annette as possible. So what it looks like I'm doing now is, in this order, Flame goes up and heals Felix, Felix and Byleth take down Ferdinand, these two run up and Physic Annette so that she doesn't get utterly obliterated. And that's not even really necessarily gonna get us the win here, because Ignatz could like still crit on Mercedes or whatever. The second we get these people over here, this will be much better. So I'll just start moving them over here now, actually. And heal up Dimitri there. Boing. Very good. All right, back to the scary side. So I want Flame... we're assuming that we're going to be able to take down Ferdinand here, which is obviously not necessarily how this is going to go, of course. Oh, and if I heal Felix, then, which is what I'm saying I'm going to do. Oh, I guess if I move her up here, they just assume I'm going to heal Felix, which is why they swap targets to Ignatz. Regardless, that's good if they'll do that. She can use rescue on him from right in front of him. That's not very helpful. I guess it might bring them over to another side, potentially. Ah, and it healed a bit more because of the Crest of Sethleen. Marvelous. Then we got that level again. So now we have Felix. Actually, is it better to do sword up front? No, because he's got lots of physical defense. Oh, but I could always go for this, but that kills you if you miss, so that's a terrible idea. Or miss or don't get the crit even. Okay, so how much is Byleth doing with the Sublime Heaven, which I believe is her most damaging thing she can do at the moment? Ruptured Heaven, sorry. It's actually more damage if she does something like... Oh, and this is a very high chance to crit, so this is quite good. It's more damage if she does this, and it's actually a better chance to hit as well, so this is definitely what we want her to do. I think it might slow her down to the point where like someone could get a double hit on her and it'll be awful, but I think this is what we want to do, but of course we want Felix to do it first because he gets to attack from range. Is it cool to move Felix up here? Just so we can have him as northly as possible? I think so. Well, no, he's got low defense, so let's not put him anywhere in a risky position if we're not positive it'll be okay for him. All right, ideally I would hit with Thor on here because that brings him down to 20, and then we can kill him more easily. Because we don't... Wait, how much damage does she do with the Killer Axe Helm Splitter? It's 23, right? Yeah. So we need to do at least 19 damage with whatever we're doing here. And the only one that does that is Thoron, so I don't have a choice, really. As far as I can tell. Maybe your Gambit? Oh, you don't have a Gambit. I lied because you're Felix, of course. Give it a try, but it's not great chances. Okay, that hit. And the chances of hitting with this are also not excellent, but they'll be much better with Felix around. 87% chance. If I lose on that, I mean, that's pretty sad. So go for it. Oh, and a crit just to show off because it was already gonna take him down.
You fought well.
Yes, he did. He fought extremely well, like concerningly well. Felix just said something to praise me, but I could not hear what it was because I was very focused on everything else. My main concern here is going to be quite definitely Annette. Okay, this person is hopefully going to go over with the Black Eagles, so we're only dealing with you, and maybe Bernadetta for attacking Annette, but probably not because the Black Eagles go first, and she's already saying she's going to attack Ignatz. Ignatz can't move, so he can only go after her. So we should be okay if where depending on where they decide to do things. 33 minus 12 is 21. We already calculated that. So only if he attacks and someone else attacks does she die. Oh, but Ignatz will be the someone else. Okay, let's just hope that Lawrence does not change his mind about attacking her. And now we don't have anything else much to do except use Physic on Annie a whole bunch. Sylvain can also reach her with his from here. Yes, okay, good. Just making sure. That brings him up a level. We already saw this level, I think, maybe.
This is what a real man looks
I think so, yeah. All right, I think probably the way we're going to... Oh, yeah, Lawrence has already changed his mind about who he's going after. He's going after her definitely now. So if they both hit, then we're toast. So I could have... And I can't actually drag her out of Ignatz's range in any way. So I would have to... If they both hit, it's 15 plus 19, which is 34. So if I have Ash heal her, then she survives that. Did I see that correctly? Is someone else going after Annette? Why? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, why did you only just decide to do that? Oh, that's probably going to be what kills us, especially because she literally is not able to miss, and she alone will be able to take Annette out. Damn, Hilda! 37 damage with a ranged attack? And 100% chance to hit? Where did you get a hit plus 10? I'm pretty sure that is an archer-only skill, my friend. And you have 0 stats in bow, so I do not believe that you classed into archer and got all the way up to max proficiency. I think that's a lying skill right there, but whatever. So it would only bring you down to like 90 damage, or 90% chance to hit anyways. Your attack speed is 14. I would have been totally fine if I hadn't given you the Killer Axe. Oh, but also my strength got sealed by somebody. Okay, this is probably going to kill her. Okay, so she has a 100% chance to die from Hilda right now, so my best bet then, technically, is to heal Mercedes, because No, No, sorry, to heal Annette and leave Mercedes to hopefully dodge one of the 2 attacks. That's the only chance I have, as it stands. Or maybe we luck out and Bernadetta crits on Ignatz, something like that, but I think healing Annette is the way we've got to do this for the moment. I really should not have put her up there, so if I'm going to back up, I'm going to back up and fix that. I've only got 4 more pulses, though, so we should be careful. Your plan is flawless! Well, apparently that's correct, because she just got totally set on fire. Oh, oh no, it just takes him out anyways. I didn't realize, I thought he had 17 health left. Okay, well that should probably be fine then, right? Because Lawrence is either going to go after... Oh, no, wait. Now everyone's going to gang up on Annette, and it'll probably be bad, because the Cavaliers can attack her and then run to give Hilda room. Let's hope that they are stupid and don't do that. Oh, okay. He's going after Mercedes, and not Annette. Death blow. That'll be awesome for fist fighting, too. Is there anyone else who can hit Mercy that I was unaware of? Oh, there goes Hubert. Got punched to nothing by one Raphael. Kirsten. Oh, man. All the named students are kicking each other's tails. Oh no, please don't. Okay, I thought Marianne was about to damage him to the point of getting a kill, which would give them buffed stats. Oh, and Hilda's not going after Annette anymore. Okay, this is going fine. Okay, now both enemy side stats are buffed though, so that's not awesome. It is the contrary to awesome, unlike the awesome that did just happen. Okay, even still, we've got decent chances to dodge here with Lancebreaker. And now, after all that, we're relatively safe up here, which is not at all how I pictured this going. Well done, Dorothea. You're not on my team. I don't know. I shouldn't really be... You're still doing well. As someone who is a professor of a school where you are going, I'm proud. Okay. Well, due to some what I would consider mistakes on the enemy's part, I think we're doing much better now. Now the armies are much more evened up. We've got 10 to their 11 and 7. The Golden Deer are certainly rocketing ahead here, and it looks like they're about to just go over and take out Edelgard without our influence. How much can I do to you with Lightning Axe? That's absurdly good. What is your resilience? It's gotta be like nothing. Oh, it's 12. Even with 12, man, and that's just, you don't mess with her. All right, unfortunately, our friends here who have very good archery are still quite far away. I guess I could have to move up here because he's dodgy enough that he'll probably be fine if I just start moving up here. Heal yourself, why don't you? Oh, but you don't get the defense buff if you do that. Well, that was dumb. Okay, I do not have a bow with which I could use that, and she's got ranged retaliation, and this is just bad for me all around because I have no health.
I'm not so sure about this.
I'm becoming more sure about this. Oh yeah, his stats have gone up. How much did they go up by? His defense only went up by 2. So it's definitely helpful his stat that their stats have gone up, but it's not like the end of the world for us yet. Once they get like the 2nd and 3rd tiers, it's quite bad. Oh, and because they took out Bernadetta, they are we didn't get the key. But I think at some point, I don't think the bosses are probably going to move, so at some point we can probably just run up and take this. So I probably do want Annette to do this, but I probably don't want her to do it until I'm positive that it'll be a takedown. So is there someone else who can run up and do like a 3-ranged hit on Hilda? The only one I can think would be Felix, and that would be good because he's got good range, so that'd be 99% chance to hit to her dodge of 22, so 77% chance to hit. Not excellent. We could probably just heal up. Actually, you know, let's just do that. We'll heal up Annette after she does this, because there are very few people who can really reach her from here. And let's hope she gets a crit here, because that would make this easier. But she didn't. It's fine. She still managed to hit, which is good. Got smacked in the face twice by a short axe, which has gotta hurt. The one place you aren't wearing armor, man. Damn. Because of the defense buff and everything, Mercedes can't really do much against Lawrence, and his resilience is also quite good, actually, so we're going to have a hard time taking him down here. Can I now Ruptured Heaven you? Or yes, I can. How bad is that for me with respect to everyone else coming in killing me? Not the worst, because no one's going to go after Annette if I do this. How can I do against you with, say, I could do a fair bit with the Killer Axe. Sublime Ruptured Heaven, though? Everyone else can probably take this down. How is Sylvain? He's got good physical damage, right? Yeah, he can do some stuff, and then someone else will be able to finish that, probably. And he's got good enough defense that this is a safe thing for him to do. Although it would be nicer if we had someone up there to heal. But I think to take down Hilda, it's probably best if I do this. And how many people can reach where I'm standing there? Is it just the... It's just the other Cavalier. Okay, well, good. So I'll do this. I think it's the first time we used Ruptured Heaven in this file. Sorry, Hilda. I had to do it. Think about it this way. Now you get to go and relax. Oh, I'm still going to have Felix attack here, of course, because he's just not going to do anything else. So that'll be good, and then Sylvain will probably be able to finish it off. Or perhaps we have Sylvain, because Sylvain and Sylvain and Ash want to be doing physics on, probably both Byleth and Annette, because this one will be able to take down one of them if we don't. Oh, well, the speed is only, they would only get 1 hit on Annette, and with their 31 damage to her, okay, it'll do 11, so we can't have that either. So we need to heal up both Byleth and Annette if this is going to work, and the only people who can heal that far, well, I guess Flane could rescue Byleth, and then this person has to go over the stairs in that case. I don't know if that works. Well, it probably won't slow them down anyways that much because it's just 1 flight of stairs. How much they get to move is 7, so 1, 2, I think it takes off like 2 movements, so 1, 2, 4, 5. So if I rescue Byleth to like here, then that doesn't actually really help. So I guess we have to do the heals. Ash and Sylvain must both do healing, but then that means between all the rest of us, we're gonna have a hard time taking down Lawrence here. So 3 damage with Mercy's smash. Man, what is your strength? Oh, it's got sealed. I was thinking that seemed way too low. Who did it get sealed by? You have sealed. Where are you guys getting these skills? That's fine. Because Felix, who I probably shouldn't put up here because he is not very defensive and he'll get retaliated with a short spear, so then the Cavalier will probably come and kill him if I put him in the Cavalier's range. Felix should probably go like here in that case. If you do something like that, we only need to do 5 damage. How much can Flane do? Because the others are going to be busy. Oh, she has Night Kneeler, does she not? Oh, it does. What? Why does it not do more damage? Ah, that's more like it. 12. Okay, good. So I think we do Night Kneeler with Flane. Glad I gave you the Killer Ants now, aren't I? The rest of it, we try and have Felix do something like this. Chances are, again, not awesome. In fact, a 74% chance times twice in a row is almost definitely going to miss at least 1. Oh, and does you probably die on this, don't you? Okay, so we won't be able to have Mercy do anything because she or Flane would die on 1 hit from Lauren, so that we can't have that. All right, once again, we're at the mercy of Felix's. Oh, actually, here's a bad idea. We should have Sylvain and Ash move within a striking distance of Lauren so that Felix gets a support buff from them for his accuracy. So have him move like here and equip an attack so that he theoretically is able to hit Lawrence right now, but instead just have him heal up Annette. And Sylvain do the same thing. He's already got fire equipped, but we're going to have him physic up Byleth. So now these two are going to survive whatever the Cavalier does. Now we just have to worry about Lawrence, surviving Lawrence, and we will be fine as long as Felix and Flane do their thing, with the added support, this should be much easier. 86% chance. Marvelous. Oh, and it even buffed his damage because of his special bond with Felix, shall we say. In fact, I get a 100% chance to do 12 damage here, and she can do 13, right? And can she do that with a 100% chance now? Wait, she only does 12. I could have sworn it was more than that. All right, well, if we can find a high accuracy way of doing... oh, actually, can we move Mercy up here? Is that also a good idea? For the extra accuracy for everyone, or is that bad at some point? Well, you know what, it can't hurt. And I'll have her just heal herself once because we won't have time to heal everyone in the coming things because we're gonna have to be charging up there pretty quickly. Oh, I once had it crash when I was like knee deep into this mission. I hope it doesn't crash again. It better not. Okay, so if I do this, it's a pretty high chance to do 14 damage. I would like to do that. Let's do it. 1. Take a short spear. I love how when they throw it like head over heels. So it's not actually going to stab into, it's just going to like clonk you on the forehead. But I guess it's effective because it did, 25 damage. Have Flame move up here, and with Killer Lance, she has a 100% chance to succeed here, so go for it. And a crit, just again to show off.
Kia! Brother will be pleased.
I reckon he is watching right now and going like, damn, well done. I mean, not that he would probably say damn because he's like a member of the church, but he wouldn't say it in front of Rhea anyways, I suspect. You get 20 heals? Oh, you get 10, but you're still going to be wanting to use those. I'm sorry I've totally benched you off to the side for this. You must feel very left out. I promise it was completely due to negligence and stupidity and not a bad choice. I should be careful to note that Linhart can heal people from afar. Alright, it looks like the Black Eagles are going to get a few kills this turn, and this is going to happen, which is going to suck. Oh, they're going after not me. That's fine. In fact, that's my most preferred state. You're going after me, but it's to do, so I don't know why you would. Throwing some magic at an Alliance soldier, and there they go. Now it's their turn. Raphael's going to take out Dorothea, I bet. Yeah. Bounce, bounce. And now they're going up to tier 2 upgrades as well, but there are very few of them now, so I feel much more safe about where we are right now. Although it does mean we take more damage here, but that's good because we healed up our thing anyways, so we're fine. Okay, this position for us is amazing, actually. Because right now we are swarming up, they're taking out the last of each other, and now they're very sparsely laid out. Claude and Edelgard are very much at the corners, and so they won't be close to their friends by the time their friends get anywhere to do anything that is even remotely useful. So if I go here, is there a place I can go that Petra will attack me? Because I would like to get that going sooner so that she doesn't get into a fight with Raphael and have one of them take each other out. So if I do this, Petra will come after Dedue. And how much damage has she got? She's got an Armor Slayer, which doesn't matter for him. Attack is 35! She's so strong! I somehow thought because she was a thief, she was going to have slightly less strangness, but whatever. Because he's quite dodgy and defensive, that won't kill him outright. The crit chance, I'm not super fond of, because with a bow, his crit avoidance is only 16, so she has like a 5% chance to crit on him right now, which is... It would be shattering for us. We still got 4 pulses, though, so we'll be okay, I reckon. Dimitri has a lower level than Ingrid, so I should have him deal with this, and he will be able to do so easily because with the training bow he can move quite quickly. And there's a level for him, up to 16. And what do we get for that? Dex and speed, those are the things I've been wanting. Yes! Recommended level 13. What is that nonsense? We're barely scraping by here. Alright, now just to move everyone in the middle party here. We only have these 2 people in any kind of threatening range, and we want to be moving up as much as possible, so I suppose I'll do something like this. I don't have a hand axe, do I? No, I guess I'll just throw a hit out with Sword of the Creator. Or maybe I just heal myself. Do I have a vulnerary? Yeah. Well, maybe I shouldn't use too many off the bat. Let's... Where am I in the level makeup? Oh, I'm the one of 2 people who are level 15, so I actually should be doing damage if I can. Yarg! It doesn't put anyone in my range anyways. Or put me in anyone's range, I should say.
I'll do my best.
That's all I ask of you, friend, and I'm sure your best will be just enough. Oh, well, you could even take this person out raw with no combat art, but that would do a bit more damage to you. And let's not risk that. Lightning axe! Lightning axe! Shall we have... who's got the least XP of all here? I think it's probably Flame. Yes, it is. So can you Night Kneeler this person as well? Is it better to do anything with magic? Or, oh wait, can you do it with... You can just do it with the Training Lance, can't you? No, I lied. Don't do that. Alright, you can do it with Killer Lance. It takes a bit of durability, but it's fine. They don't have advantage or anything. So go for it. Clonk!
Did that suffice?
Yes! Thank you for asking. But it should have been obvious from how amazingly cool it was that it sufficed. Have you heal yourself again? Because we really need to spend our heals on the people who are about to move up. Don't have very many physic left, but we're going to be moving as a group from this point on for the most part. So I think it's okay to have you do this and this on Annie, because we want them to be moving up next turn if we can help it. B+, so Faith level 4. That's probably I think that's the highest skill we have, period, right now, isn't it? Faith plus... Or, sorry, Faith to B+ on Sylvain. Heal up Mercy. Felix heal up with Mercy. I was saying on Sylvain from the other thing. Anyways, Petra goes after here. Hopefully doesn't crit. Yes! Dedue completely misses, but that's fine. Oh, she ducked into the woods. Oh, that was... I probably should have seen that one coming. I should have had him move somewhere else. Alright, Raphael's gonna beat the heck out of another mage with a crit. Time for seconds! Which I think we can all agree is the most terrifying thing to hear as someone rushes towards you to punch you in the face on the battlefield. Only 9 enemies left. The thing that worries me right now is not any of those people, but these 3 archers, who are probably going to get another stat buff before this is out. We have to put someone really dodgy, probably going to be like Dedue or something like that, right here, have them all run up, and then just like barrage them with melee stuff. But what's their defense as it stands? It's not nothing, but their resilience isn't amazing, and we have lots of magic damage on our party, so we'll be alright. I'm partially tempted to let this play out a little over here, because even though that's going to give one of them a stat buff in a minute here, the Black Eagles are almost gone, and then with the Golden Deer, it's just these 3 archers and then them, so we should have this relatively in hand. I don't get slowed down by the terrain, because I am using magic if I do this. I don't, however, have a great chance of hitting even still, because she's a thief, but give it a try with the fire. Alright, manage that. Dedue and Dimitri should be able to have some very high accuracy things. In fact, it's probably better if you do it with a sword, isn't it? Yeah, you could do that. It's not a ton of damage. Is she like really defensive as well? Oh man, this is actually quite bad for us because I probably I've put Ingrid in a rather stupid position now. How is your gambit looking there? Oh, actually, that's really good. Do that. Hell yeah. Making a bit of it's wasting. Please don't miss. It's sort of wasting the 4 range of it a little, but that's fine. Oh, it bumps your physical attack protection as well. Nice, that's a very good battalion. And I suppose we have Dedue move up as much as possible. Try a curve shot with a training bow there. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Can she kill Dimitri if she goes after him? Well, her crit is down about... Oh my god, what is that? Jeez! It lowers like all of her stats. Lowers attack, lowers accuracy, lowers crit, lowers resilience, lowers protection, lowers attack speed. Dang, man. Anyways, I'm not too worried about her killing Dimitri. Actually, she probably can't because he gets crit avoidance plus... So his crit avoidance is 19 and her crit is 18, so she's fine. Or he's fine, rather. I'll have Dedue move up here. Linhardt's going to attack him with what exactly? Probably going to be Nosferatu. So with Nosferatu, it is a weight of 8 to his strength of 17, Okay, let me calculate this. It's gonna be, how does it work in this game again? It's like strength divided by 5 is how much you take off the encumbrance. So it takes off about 3 of encumbrance from this. So the encumbrance is 5 to his speed of 16. So his attack speed will be 11 with Nosferatu. And Tattoo's is 22, so I don't actually know why I calculated that, because he was never gonna double hit to do anyways. His damage though, I should calculate that. Might of 1 Nosferatu has to his magic of 27, so 28 damage. To do resilience of 4, so even his resilience will be able to tank that, unless of course they get a stat buff in between then and now, because Ingrid's going to go in, or sorry, what's her name? Edelgard is going to go and attack Marianne. Man, I'm forgetting everyone's names today. Use the vulnerary then in that case, just to be absolutely sure that things will be fine for us. Oh, she gets 2 hits on him. I should have taken that into account, but I didn't, so it's cool.
Here we go.
Mercy move uppa, Annette move outa. All right, so Raphael runs up. What's his attack speed? Gonna be pretty high, I think. 18. Oh, what's her maximum speed? 14. So that's bad, because that's 2 hits on her. Well, 4 hits on her if he goes first, which he will. 4 hits of 34 minus 20, so 4 hits of 14 is enough to kill her, so we can't have that happen. We'll have to have, I guess, me do it with no weapon, or with a weapon that lets me do 15 speed. Okay, so if I do it with 15 speed, then it's 34 minus 14, so 20 times 2. So if I heal up to max and then step into Raphael's range with the training axe, I will survive. And more importantly, Raphael comes over here and not over there. And since the Black Eagles go first, most likely, since Edelgard is probably going to take down Marianne, the Golden Deer will not get any stat buffs before Raphael comes in to beat my ass. So I think everything will be okay. And I'll use the Vulnerary on myself so that we can spend our healers somewhere more useful. I guess there aren't many places they could be needed right now, but I'll do this anyways. This is fine. Why don't you not physic up anyone, but just close quarters heal up Mercy. I'm not worried about Felix for the moment because I'm not going to be sending him into anything too scary, I don't think. Close quarters heal Sylvain. I don't Flame close quarters heal Felix. Annette move up to make me feel better about myself, but also to make me do more damage in response. Very good. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, as I suspected, she takes out Marianne without much difficulty. Oh, she's just gonna heal. That's better for us. Oh, he's also healing her. Okay, he's not gonna go attack us. So that makes that very easy. And he goes and oh my god, he's actually gonna take Edelgard down? No, he isn't. For a minute, I thought. All right, the Black Eagles go up in stats, which is it's better than the Golden Deer going up in stats because the Black Eagles are on their last legs here. I'd say even more so than Golden Deer because the 3 archers are going to be quite tough. So Edelgard's about to come down and rain hell on us. I say we retreat instead and form up here. Oh my god, just defense for days. This is like the only way I can do any damage here. Bonk. And dodge that. I think I want to do this battalion again, because I probably won't be using it on anyone else, and it was really good when it hit that one time. There we go. And hopefully this time Ingrid will actually be able to fully take her down. Okay, good, it hit. If that had missed, that would have been unfortunate. Ingrid, throw fire. Oh, still not great chances. Throw fire.
I aim for greatness.
What's Edelgard's? She's going to be throwing it from range, of course. Her attack speed's 14, so that's fine. Her attack is... Okay, 51 though, times 1 minus 20 is 31. Annette will survive that. Is she fine with the killer axe or the hand axe? That's a bad idea all around. Equip the training axe and have everyone just form up around so they'll be able to just absolutely go ham on Edelgard in a moment here. I'm not sure where Linhardt's probably going to go, but he won't be here in time to help Edelgard very much, so I think we'll be okay. Just do a physical heal on Felix there. We're almost at the end of this. These last few turns will be very key because everyone's getting super strong. All right. So since Annette just got the heck beaten out of her, we probably want... Oh, man. Probably want Annette, who is feeling woozy, to go last with her lightning axe because she'll do lots of damage there, but she will absolutely get destroyed if she goes first. How will I do? I will be able to survive like 1 hit. Yes. Oh my god, she does so much damage. Sword of the Creator gets me hit twice. That's bad, as does the killer axe, so it's best if I do it with something with the Iron Axe. I could gamble on the crit here. Let's see how everyone else's damages are before I do something like that. This is unfortunate because she hits from range here, so not as many people are going to be able to do stuff as I was hoping for. I could try gambiting, but she's a commander, so that doesn't do very much damage to her. Oh, actually, we're going to have a hard time killing her right now. This is pretty scary. What's my gambit like? Not super thrilling. I think what I gotta do really then is go for some crits here. So if I get a crit on this, which is it's 48% chance, that's decent. How about this? That's a little better. Ooh, in fact, this is even way better because this puts the less threat to us. So let's have Dimitri do this. Oh, and Dimitri and Edelgard. Classic showdown. Let's have it. See how it goes.
So, it is time to cross blades. I never imagined such a day would come to pass.
Well, it did already in the first mock battle.
If the Empire and the Kingdom go to war, we'll be able to fight as much as we please.
What a hilarious joke.
I'm sorry, but that is not something to joke about.
Yeah, you tell her, Dimitri.
The thought of fighting you is troubling at best.
In that case, I wonder when you'll be able to stomach fate. Do you need a few moments?
Nope, here's an arrow in your face right now. Kia! Bonk! All right, no crit because it was only a 20% chance, which is as we expected. Oh, he's got the Lance of Ruin. How long have I been... he's had that forever, and I just didn't... Oh my god, do that. That's a great idea. See her like this! Man, how long have I been toting that around just trying to figure out how to take down Edelgard?
I'm sorry, but I must retreat. You should have no trouble winning. Don't give up. I'm impressed.
I am impressed. Poor Linhardt over here. She was just like, go kick their asses, Linhardt. It's just like, what do you want me to do? This is one of him. Okay, well, it doesn't look like the archers are going to be like rushing us at the moment, so let's have Ash go pick the lock on that chest. It's probably just like 11 sword or something, but that's still rather cool. Everyone can start forming up around here. Annette, why don't you head over to that heal tile and take a load off? I don't know, actually, I wonder if Linhardt is going to rush over to us at this point or if he's going to wait. Okay, so I guess everyone just kind of clump up around here. Okay, here Linhardt comes, and the archers are not coming, though. Yes, they aren't. Okay, why don't you go punch Linhardt in the face? Or wait, maybe, well, we'll probably be able to take him out eventually with some combination of things. Start with a curved shot, see if you can hit that. Nice hit. Putting the magic against him is probably not a good idea. His res is probably like insanely good. It's not good enough that you can't do any damage, but it's not great chances. He's still got his physical equip, so he won't be able to counterattack with anything we do at the moment. Pull a smash out there. Smash! Man, even Linhardt is totally tanking right now. And you give try a shot with the iron bow, and you have 100% chance to hit, so when I say try, I mean just do it.
Who's next?
There you go. Battalion up. Ooh. It's a spicy battalion, these Kingdom Knights. You chill there on the thing, and then support up with Felix there, and Felix will have him heal you anyways, just for the XP. Actually, we'll have everyone heal you. I don't really know why I put you on the heal tile. Who still needs health? To-do does. But I'll send Ash up here to start picking that lock before we do any of that. Ingrid, why don't you heal up To-do? Get a little heart points there, and we'll be rushing these archers in no time. Man, I can't believe I forgot that he had the Lance of Ruin on him. I'm glad I kept it on him, though. I think I gave the Lance of Ruin to Flayn in the last playthrough I did, or the playthrough I did when she was a great knight. I can't remember which one it was, but it was quite a spectacle, I tell you. She obviously couldn't use Ruin Sky, but she was still doing good damage with it. All right, Ash, what's in there? What have we waited all this time to get? A killer lance. Okay, well, that's nice, but I'm probably going to sell it because we don't need that many more. All right, now I'm going to wait till Ash gets back here. And then I'll start planning. Oh man, it's only turn 11? Jeez, the turns go so long on a big, scary, complex mission like this. We only used one pulse so far. I'm rather chuffed with how this has gone. I guess perhaps we were a touch over-leveled in that sense, although it did feel like we were barely scraping by through a lot of it, which is, I guess, how it's supposed to, especially with a very difficult fight like this. Okay, so Do, obviously, with his 45 dodge, well, it'll be 50 when we give him a sword. That's the best dodge of us by far, and we can give him a better defense if we have him stand still with the sword. So his defense will be 20, wait, does it go up by 4 or 6? 4, so he'll be up to 27 defense, which is their attack of 31. It'll be absolutely nothing for him, and that'll put them around here-ish, so that everyone will be able to melee them more or less. Might not take them out in one turn, but should be able to get close. And perhaps I should move Ingrid up, because she might have a decent chance to hit with her battalion, which you may remember as a very good range. And if she can do that, then that may be something we want to do to survive this next turn. Everyone runs up, or all three of those archers do, or I guess just the first two, maybe. Tries to hit him, manages it. Do they have poison arrow? They sure do. Oh man, wait, why are they doing more damage than I thought? 8? I don't remember them. Wait, why are they doing 8? Okay, whatever, even if they all hit, it doesn't take them out, but I could have sworn they were doing 31 to his defensive. Wait, I'm confused. I thought it was higher than that. Maybe I was looking at attack speed or something stupid like that. Anyways, they're all over here now, which is the important thing. Give you the killing edge. That's probably going to be an easy takedown, yeah? I will break you. There you go.
Luck wasn't with you.
He just becomes Bane. I will break the clod. Oh yeah, we'll be able to take this down with no trouble whatsoever. I was thinking these guys are going to be really sturdy, but we'll manage. Ooh.
Such power dwells within.
The dex and defense I likey for you, especially when you're a Wyvern Lord. Because being able to be very mobile and get crits is my favorite. Mercy, why don't you punch an archer? Or actually, that's not punch. This is punch.
Had to be done.
Yes, it did if we were going to win. Who is level 15? It's Annette. How can you do with Lightning Axe? Lightning Axe. They have decent magic defense, so that's not awesome. But what if you do a smash with a killer axe? That's a decent chance to crit. Ready or not, here I come!
What's done is done.
Yeet. Level 16. Defense, 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 defense. Gar.
Feeling stronger.
Reassuring.
It is reassuring. A little more defense would not be a bad thing for ye, but alas. All right, so you can run up just right in front of this bush to hit to do if he goes over here now, but we're going to want to heal everyone up before we do that, of course. And you guys can use your physics all you want now because we are very close to the end. Please don't crash now, game, I swear. That would just end me. And for the XP, why don't you just rescue Dimitri from like 3 steps away? Everyone get in optimal Claude punching position, please. Sorry, Claude, it's not that I don't love you, buddy. But this has to be done. Rally up to do there, and then put him right here with that, oh, not the killing edge, my goodness. Put him with this. And wait, and then Claude can do how much damage? 30% chance of doing 18, and probably the crit chance is not, like, magical there. Let me not rescue anyone right beside the end of the map. That'll probably kill someone by putting them in Claude's range. So let's just put you up and down, just levitate him and slam him back in the ground. And now all we have to do is take down Claude this next turn, and I reckon we can do that. Man, this is taking a long by him, but here we go. Ow. Does he have poison arrow? He does not. Handy to know. All right, well, oh, he's got close counter though. That's important to note. Well, let me come at him with a, smash on the training axe just to see what the dialogue is.
This is a great chance for me to find out if the Sword of the Creator really is all it's cracked up to be.
No, it's not a great chance, because I'm not using that, because it's way too heavy, damn it.
On that note, you'd better not surrender too quickly.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Please don't crit me. I like how the arrow shot like down into my gut rather than just straight into my face. How about you with the killing edge? Is that a good move? Ooh, it's not a bad move, actually. That would be pretty dope. Go for it. Yeah! Look at Tadu getting all these crits, man. That's so wicked. Oh wait, did he take him down? I didn't think. I guess I didn't count that correctly. Nice strength and defense and speed. Oh, wicked. Oh well, that was it.
I hate to say it, but it seems we're at a stalemate. Looks like the Golden Deer won't be winning this round.
A stalemate? a stalemate? No, I'm not a chess master, but this is not a board that is conducive to the state of stalemate, as I understand it.
Just
well,
like that.
Just like that.
End of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners are...
Us!
The Blue Lions!
Woohoo!
We won! And judging by our performance, I'm certain we have earned the prize as well.
I'm surprised you were able to count, especially considering I shoved you all the way over to the other side of the map like a moron. I defeated more enemies than the other classes. Yay! MVP. Well, really? Dimitri was MVP after that? That actually surprises me, considering he was, as I said, in the corner for most of it. But how rather fitting. Oy, oy, oy. Well, I knew that was going to take long, and it took long, but I was... For this kind, maybe for future story missions, I'd be cool with doing them not all in one, like splitting it up, like maybe we bookmark it halfway through, but this one is much too special. It's the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, for crying out loud. And I was dreading it for so long, and we got through it with only using one pulse, so I'd say we were... well, we were in part very lucky to do so. Got quite good luck with our crits several times there. And with just the enemies choosing to go after the other enemies instead of us, but all in all, that went rather well. Something like this would just like, with all the like pride of your nation riding on the shoulders of something like this, I would be way too stressed out to do anything like this if I were in their position. I would do everything I could to avoid participating in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I lack the guts that Marianne has to come out here and do that. And she did a bang-up job after being all nervous about it. Would you be psyched to do this, or would you be terrified to do this? Which one would you be more of, I guess, is the question. And the next video is going to be some... I want to say it's Omori. Omori, yes, I read it right. So I'll be happy to see you in that. Or anything else I see you in the far future or the near future or any sort of future, or I guess in the past. I am happy to have seen you in the past in other things. I've seen you, including this one right here. Anyways, thank you very much for coming to watch me participate in my school event. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Thank you very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Peace. Man, it's great how I can speak for 3 minutes at a time before making like an absolute tumbling down a hill of the mouth. I definitely like to start doing that. Useful! I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when heading out? I don't want to just be like...